Welcome back. Now, the beginning of a new year is an ideal time to set fresh fitness goals, but many individuals struggle with maintaining their motivation and commitment. To gain insight into effectively approaching these goals, we speak with a certified fitness coach, Lee Nashila. He emphasizes the importance of setting specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound goals and breaking them down into manageable steps. This approach not only fosters a sense of accomplishment, but also helps in building sustainable habits. Lee, good evening and welcome.
Thank you for having me.
The infamous Train with Lee Nashila. How are you this evening?
I'm doing great. How are you, Nina?
I'm good. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
You probably, fitness coaches probably have so many clients in the beginning of every year because everybody's like, oh my gosh, I missed the winter, summer body trend, so now I have to get in shape after the holidays, etc. And I'm sure a lot of the clients that you have are newbies. Somebody, is the first time that they're trying to really get into shape and all of that. So I want to talk about the advice that you have, for somebody like that looking to set these fitness goals at the start of a new year.
All right, thank you for having me once again. I always tell my clients or everybody out there that your goals must be realistic.
Yeah.
Yeah. You would not want to say you want to lose weight that you gain almost for like 5 years, you want to lose it in 2 months.
Yeah.
It's not possible.
Yeah.
So make sure that your goals are realistic and they're doable as well. And also make sure that your goals meet your surrounding. You understand? Because you can have a very busy schedule and you expect those goals to be met on time. And also allow yourself as well just to make sure that not all the goals can be met at once.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
You need to segment them. You need to say, no, for this month or for this week, I need to do this. So basically, baby steps.
Yeah.
Daily, until you meet the bigger margin of the goals that you're looking for. Yes.
A lot of us start out strong. Go to the gym, get your gym membership, get a private coach or whatever, a personal trainer, and you're going strong, but then it starts fizzling out, 2-3 months into, because it's hard work also. Not only is the exercise good, but you also need to change a lot of habits. So motivation starts lacking. So how can individuals, stay motivated throughout the year or throughout the time period they've given themselves to achieve this fitness goal of theirs?
You need to keep yourself accountable or get someone to be responsible, or let me put it this way. Like, for example, with in my household, my wife, she makes sure that I push her. You need someone to keep you on your toes, to say, hey, listen, you're slacking here. Can we just, remember the goals that you set or things that you said you wanted to do? Let's keep on that, because it's very human nature for us to not feel motivated sometimes. But you need to also believe in yourself and making sure that whatever you wanted at the beginning, you need to, no matter the circumstances.
Yeah.
Obviously, a lot of things happen, like illness, busy schedules, and kids, and all those things. But when you set something, always try to finish.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Any tips that you have for setbacks? Like you said, there are situations that come up which are out of our control and that might derail you from the goal that you've had. So what are your tips for overcoming these setbacks?
Allow yourself to fail. Failure, you learn from failure. To become successful, you need to fail. Even though it's very difficult and disappointing to see yourself going back and forth 24/7. But it's always just to stay motivated. Allow yourself to fail. Make sure that you just keep going a little step further, because you're just as human as everyone else. And the thing is, fitness is a lifestyle. And not everybody will be like Lee Nashila, unfortunately. But the moment that you really want to achieve something, like other thing that you want to achieve in your life, like could be a job, could be whatever, you should also put that in place. Same effort as well, because fitness is a lifestyle. It's hard, as everybody says. It's not hard, to believe me, if you put it as a priority. If you put it as just a project that I want to do for the vibes, like the young ones will say, believe me, it will just end up being a vibe. But take it as a lifestyle, live it within your body, within your soul. When I wake up every day, I know I have to go to the gym. Because if I don't go to the gym, I feel like it's not part of me, it's not me. No, yeah, you know, and it being like that.
It must become part of your everyday
Yes.
routine.
Eating healthy, you know, even your dressing code has simply just changed. Your surroundings, people that you hang around with, is also important. Your surrounding, the people, because you can't be hanging people that always go to nightclubs, no offense, but you want to be in the gym early in the morning. It won't work.
It doesn't work.
It doesn't work like that.
Let's get into the good stuff, Lee.
Yes.
Talk to us about some beginner exercises that, you know, somebody who's starting out can do at home.
What you can do, it's very simple. Start with walks. Walking, it's very simple. Everybody can do a walk.
Treadmill walking or natural walking?
Natural walk. Could be natural walk. Go out, if you have a dog, walk your dog out. It helps. That's how you start off like that. You can also, I also recommend a lot of people to do a lot of stretching. It's very much important.
Why is stretching important, by the way?
It's important because it aligns your body. It's basically you understanding the definition of how your body is made. Because stretching is important because to avoid injuries as well. You understand? And also your posture. You understand? It's important that your body is in a form that you really want to be. You understand? So stretching for me is very highly recommendable. And it also just puts you in a great mood. It's really put you in a great mood. You feel fit as well. So I do a lot of stretches. Before I work out, I do my stretches. And after, I do if it's not a stretching, I do maybe like a light walk, like a 30 minutes walk on the treadmill.
Okay.
Yes.
Talk to us about how often, you know, beginners should work out each week, because I think that's also another intimidating aspect for somebody who wants to, you know, get fit, but they're like, oh, gym every day. It's too much. So when you're starting out, how many times a week is appropriate for you to really start seeing results and take it seriously?
I'll recommend to say 5 to 6 days a week, especially when you're starting. You need to see if you're really going to...
So you're not easing us into it with a day or two, 3 days?
Because you start slacking. You need to go all in. With fitness, you're all in. You don't say like, I'm going to just do it for 3 days to see if it's going to work. It's either you're in or out, because at the end of the day, if you're not fully in, you're going to end up giving excuses. So if you give yourself too much breaks in between, especially at the beginning, for me, it's easy for me because I almost train every day. So if I don't go for 3 days in a week, I'm still fine because I'm fit. It's easy for me. It won't be difficult. But for someone starting, I believe if you're in the gym almost like Monday to Friday, for the first 2 months to say consistently, believe me, then when you're really, your body will also tell you that I'm actually getting better. Because it's not easy. It's not just simple. You need
and Saturdays and Sundays you can have rest days.
That's exactly what my point is. Yes.
So give me a simple routine for a beginner. So you said start with walks, start with stretching. What can you do within the day? So you've done your stretching, you've gone for your walk, you've come back home, you want to do some more. So what can you do? What routine can they start with?
Okay. Well, it differs person to person. My ideology of a beginner now, I would say, for example, in the morning, you could either do a walk or you do stretching. And you can do sort of like, it's just a light work. Like especially, let's say, for example, high knees, a bit of squats. If you're good at push-ups, you do push-ups as well. Just those basics. Simple, straightforward, nothing too crazy.
Jumping jack, skipping rope, is that intermediate or still beginner?
It depends on your mental capabilities as well. You understand? Because the thing is, you can be a beginner, but you're so, say, educated with these things because you see them already. Or you are so ambitious as well that you can, because I remember when I started very hard. I was in there doing the
lifting weights.
And gradually I just started getting into it. I didn't have to start off like, you know, like really, really baby step, because obviously I'm not mentally want to be there. I really want to be there. Like I want to be like the other guys that I see in the gym, you know, but then also you have to be careful as well, not to go too hard as well. Because at the end of the day, your body's not used to that. You might end up hurting yourself as well in the process.
Speaking of hurting yourself, how can you prevent, you know, it's important, of course, to take care when you're exercising, you know, preventing injuries. Talk to us about that.
Like I said in the beginning, stretching is very much important. It's the most important thing before anything else, lifting weights, running, like athletes. If you've seen athletes, for example, soccer players, they do a lot of stretching before anything else. Just also to align your bones, your ligaments, your blood flow, all these
Yes.
things is very much important to put your mindset ready. Your breathing techniques is also important. So if you do that first, believe me, everything else becomes easier, lighter. To avoid injuries like our knees, most of our people
Yes.
they just get into it without a proper warm-up and starting off light as well. And also never rush a workout. Always, if you know that I only have 30 minutes, it's okay. Just do what you can do in your 30 minutes. But you need to make sure that you spend that a good 6-8 minutes of just to stretch. Because you can't just get into it.
Lee,
just like that.
We appreciate your time this evening, and
Thank
thank you
you
so
for
much for
inviting
being us.
me.
What's your social media handle if somebody would like to reach out to you?
If you want to reach out to me, my social handles are Lee_Nashila 2.0. And the rest of my other accounts, my other businesses are on that in my bio.
Okay.
Yes.
Awesome. Well, maybe we'll be seeing you. I don't want to make promises on national television.
All right. Thank
and
you.
saying that we'll be seeing you soon in the gym. But yes, thank you so much for being here.
You're definitely going to see me in the gym.
Thank you so much.
I'm signing you up today.
That was Lee Nashila speaking to us, a fitness coach, on how to take baby steps but serious steps if you want to get into your fitness bag in 2025. We'll be right back after this brief break.